Okay, I'll admit it, I'm a fan of The Office, and today we're going to take a look at some scenes from The Office that involve injuries that could possibly result in workers' compensation claims. Michael Scott and his team have zero regard for safety protocols, so there are a lot to choose from. But be forewarned, some of the clips you're about to see might be gross and or shocking for some viewers.
This is going to be a very good year. Very good. Jan is at home, Jim is back, my protege Ryan is at corporate. Good stuff. Andy and Dwight are rocking the sales team. I feel very blessed.
So what happens if your boss runs you over with their car in the company parking lot? Here in New York State, workers' compensation would actually cover this because under the law, you're entitled to what's known as safe ingress and egress. That means if you get injured on the company premises while heading to or from work, you can receive compensation for any resulting medical bills, lost wages, or permanent disability. We know Michael Scott is oblivious and likely didn't do this on purpose, but if he did, this would be one of the few circumstances where you could actually sue your boss in addition to claiming benefits. Why? Because an injury that is intentionally inflicted falls outside the scope of the workers' compensation law.
Attention! Employees of Dunder Mifflin! This has been a test of our emergency preparedness. There is no fire, it was only a simulation.
What?
Fire, not real, this was merely a training exercise. So, what have we learned? Oh, come on, it's not real, Stanley. Don't have a heart attack.
No. You will not die.
Poor Stanley. Michael was about to make that situation a lot worse too. In this particular instance, it's obvious that the acute stress of that situation caused Stanley to have a heart attack, and workers' compensation could certainly apply. If Stanley's doctor believes, within a reasonable degree of medical certainty, that the stress at work caused his heart attack, he could pursue a claim for benefits. But what if he had a heart attack on a normal day when Dwight wasn't intentionally setting the building on fire? Would it still be covered under workers' comp? Not necessarily. In order to get workers' compensation for a heart attack under normal circumstances, Stanley would need to show a direct link between the day-to-day stress of his working conditions and the heart attack. It is a tough case, but it would require very good medical evidence and an even better lawyer.
Magic time. You're welcome.
Now, if my memory serves me, Meredith had to get a rabies shot after that. Getting attacked by animals on the job is a lot more common than you think. Some of the professions with the greatest chance of this happening are veterinarians, delivery people, and home health aides. We also see it with trash collectors and recycling personnel. People who have to regularly be around animals or physically go to other people's houses. Dog bite cases are the most common, and depending on the facts of the incident, you might also be entitled to sue the person who's responsible for the mutt that bit you. Whatever animal you get attacked by, if it happens while you were working, then workers' compensation will likely cover your medical treatment, a rabies shot, and any lost time. You could also get benefits for any permanent disability.
What is going on? What is going on?
Michael is sick, and he wants one of us to rescue him.
I'm coming, Michael! I'm gonna save you! Michael is in trouble! I do not want to wait. Hold on, Michael! I am coming!
What was that?
Oh, he hit the pole.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Dwight. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
God.
Is he okay?
He's still driving. Dwight, you forgot your bumper.
Now here, Dwight wasn't ordered to leave work and get Michael, but he volunteered when Michael asked. So technically this injury happened while performing work duties, which means he would likely be covered. The first thing you should do after suffering a traumatic injury on the job is immediately go to the nearest hospital and get stabilized. Your hospital bills will be covered, so don't worry about which hospital you go to. Just go to one and get taken care of. However, at that point you only have 30 days after the incident to formally notify your employer of the accident, preferably in writing. Otherwise you run the risk of having your workers' compensation claim denied.
Who among you has the guts to replace me? Let him walk across these coals.
I will do this, Michael.
No.
I will walk and stand on these coals until you award me the position of regional manager.
Wow. Dwight, keep moving if you're gonna walk there.
Keep coming.
Give me the jump! Give me the jump!
I'm not going to give it to you.
Do something!
God, that stinks!
Now here's one of my favorites, and this is a scene I actually use as an example to some clients when we discuss injuries suffered during work-sponsored events. Here, Michael took the gang on a field trip to develop some camaraderie. If someone got injured during the sumo competition or the firewalking, they could file for benefits. We often see injuries at work events like volleyball games, office picnics, and other work-sponsored events. I'm not so sure we can get benefits for Andy becoming marooned on a desert island. That's Gilligan's jurisdiction. Like I said, there are a lot more office injuries where these came from, so let me know if you enjoyed this. And if you're in the New York area and you've been injured on the job, give me a call for a free consultation to discuss your claim. You can reach me at 212-406-8989. And if this is your first time on my channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for the most up-to-date videos on filing for workers' compensation benefits. We are your one-stop shop for everything you need to know when it comes to successfully filing for and maximizing your claim. So click here to watch this video next, and I'll see you there.